All right, here's our math concepts packet. We're going to do the first part of it in this video. All right, so first thing we have is order fractions. I've done one here. You can see that one. The easiest way to order fractions is to divide and change them to decimals. So I'll tell you what, let me just do this one here on this side. So I'll just punch this in. 7 divided by 10. All right, that's 0.7. 1 divided by 3. That's 0.3 repeating. 1 divided by 5. That's 0.2. And 9 divided by 10 is 0.9. All right, and then you put them in order. So like 0.7, 3, 2, 9. This is the least here, so 1/5 is first. And then I would have the 3 repeating, that's 1/3. And then I would have the 7/10, and then the 9/10. There you go, that's in order. Skip down here to this one. If I do 1/4, that's 0.25. 1/8 is 0.125. 7/8 is 0.875. 3/10 is 0.3, and then 5/8 is 0.625. All right, so as I do this one, 2, 1, 8. If we're just looking at the first digit, 2, 1, 8, 3, 6. 1's the lowest, so that's 1/8. 2, 8, 3, 6. 2's the lowest, so 1/4 would be next. 8, 3, 6. All right, 3, which is 3/10. And then 6 and 8. 6 would be next. And then 7/8. There you go. Now this first one I had done originally, when we do this one, change them to decimals. Starting out, I got 0.1 and 0.1. They're both the same. So I go to the next digit. That's a 0, and that's a 2. It didn't have the 0, so I had to add it on there. It was just 0.1. So I added the 0 to compare it to this one, and of course 0's before 2, so that means 1/10 would be first. So you look at your first digits, and if you have 2 that have the same first digit, then you look at the second digits, and then the rest of them. Now I also had the same deal here with those, 0.6 and 0.6. Then I look at the next digit. That's a 2. Well, that didn't have 1, so I added the 0, and of course that was lower, so that one was, this was 3/5 was before 5/8. I'm sorry, I wrote these backwards, didn't I? This is 3/5 and then 5/8. I just wrote them down backwards. But anyway, so that's how you do it. All right, we'll go to the next page. We're converting these to decimals, so basically you just divide them. That's 7 divided by 4. So let's get the calculator here. 7 divided by 4 is 1.75. So that was pretty easy. 7 divided by 16, 4375. So 4375. Okay, so that's just converting fractions to decimals. Now this one here might take a little bit of time to do, but you got percents and decimals and fractions all involved in this. If you want to, actually it's a puzzle. It says help Bigfoot get to the bunion remover by shading in the true equalities to form a path. See, here's the bunion remover down here in the bottom corner. And so basically you're going to look at these and see if they're true, and if they're true, you want to darken them in. Like this first one here was true. Okay, what about this one here? Is it true? All right, so we'll just do 1 divided by 4, and we get 0.25. All right, so this is 0.25 right here. 0.25. Okay, now 25%. Well, if I move the decimal back 2 places, it's 0.25. So this one's true. So I would shade it in. So he's going to go there, and he's going to go here. Now what about this one? 23.7%. If I move that back 2 places, that's 0.237. That's 0.237. So this one's true. So we just kind of go in the fashion here. Now, so I would say either this one or this one's going to be colored in. Okay, so let's see here. 312%. If I move my decimal back 2 places, that's 3.12. 3.12. Oh, this is 0.312, so that one's not right. So that one does not get shaded in. So I'd probably go this way. 7%. If I move my decimal back 2 places, I'd have to have a 0 here, which is 0.07. That's 0.07, so that one's true. So shade it in. And you keep going. Now, there's some like this one right here, 3 4/5. Now, when I punch that in, I'll go 3 plus 4 divided by 5. So it's 3 plus 4/5. Punch it in like that. And then, of course, when I hit enter, I get 3.8. All right, so this is 3.8. This is 38%. So if I move it back 2 places, it's 0.38. That one doesn't get shaded in. And so you keep going. You can see it's turned going this way, so it's going to head this way some and end up over here by the bunion remover in the bottom. So it's going to keep going this way. So it may go over here and then come down. I don't know. But anyway, that's how you do that. Okay. Now we get to multiplying fractions. And you can see one I did here. When you multiply fractions, you basically go 3 times 2, which is 6, and you go 9 times 3, which is 27, and then you simplify it. Well, 3 goes in both of those, so 6 divided by 3 would be 2, 27 divided by 3 would be 9. So there's my answer right there. But it's actually easier if you cross cancel. Like right here on this one, see the 3's? 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 3 one time, so I can cancel those out. And then 1 times 2 is 2. And then on the bottoms, 9 times 1 is 9. So it's easier to get your answer that way if you cancel them. And that's what you want to look for. So like right here, I got 6/7 times 5. Well, now 5, I need to put that over 1. And now I look to see if anything cross cancels. Well, nothing does here. So 6 times 5 is 30. And 7 times 1 is 7. Okay. What about this one here? So I look at the 2 and 8. 2 and 8 will cancel. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 8 4 times. So you divide it and put what it divides out. Put those numbers out here. And then 3 and 11 doesn't. Now you can cancel this way too. I don't see anything else that cancels. So 1 times 3 is 3. 11 times 4 is 44. And there's my answer. Okay. Let me look and see if there's any that might cancel up and down. I noticed there was one like that. There was one like that right here that I had already done. No, I didn't cross cancel this way. I'm thinking another problem. Anyway, here's a couple I've already done. And there you go. That's how you do that one. All right, now here on the back, this is something a lot of people have trouble with. This is dividing fractions. And you do this right here. Keep, change, flip. Keep the first fraction. Change from division to multiply, and then flip. So right here, 2/3. 2/3, I keep that. My division, I change to multiply. And then the next fraction, I flip it. Keep, change, flip. And then I look and see if anything cross cancels, which it doesn't. So 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 1 is 3. Here's another one I did already. Keep this one. Change to multiply. And then flip this one. This is one I did earlier. that cancels up and down. 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 goes into 10 5 times. And then 3 times 2 is 6. 5 times 5 is 25. There's my answer. Okay. Let me do one more with you guys. Here's one over here I did. Let's do this one here. So 5/7, I keep that. The divide, I change. And then the 8/3, I flip. 3/8. Keep, change, flip. Now look for anything to cancel, and nothing cancels any direction. Diagonal, they don't cancel. 5 and 8, they don't cancel. 5 and 7 don't. 3 and 8 don't. So now I just multiply. 5 times 3 is 15. 7 times 8 is 56. There you go. Okay. All right, let's go this side here. Get to some conversions. You can see I've already done a few. Okay. You just have to remember whatever I have up here, I have to put down there so it cancels. Let's see. Let's do one here. Convert each to feet. So right here, 200 inches. All right. Since I have inches up there, guess what? Inches has to go down there so it cancels. All right. And I can convert inches to feet because 12 inches is 1 foot. All right. So the inches will cancel, and now I'm in feet. So that's the only conversion I have to do here. Just one conversion. So now, when you do this, the numbers on top you multiply, and the numbers on bottom you divide. So this 12 I divide, it's on the bottom. But now 1 I multiply, and I don't have to worry about ones because 200 times 1 is still 200. So basically, I'm just going to do 200, here, hold on, 200 divided by 12, and I get 16.6 repeating feet. That's how many feet it is. 200 inches is 16.6 repeating feet. What about this miles one? Okay, I got my circle here. I drew, kind of got into my problem down here. I probably shouldn't have done it that big. All right, so since miles is up here, guess what? Miles goes down here to cancel. All right, now I can convert miles straight into feet because 5,280 feet is 1 mile. And now miles cancels miles, and I'm in feet like it's wanting me to be. So I just multiply 18 times 5,280, and I get 95,040. That's how many feet. That's how many feet 18 miles is. 18 miles is 95,040 feet. Okay. Let's go down to this one, changing to miles. And here's one here, 100,000 inches. Let's change it to miles. All right, so since inches are up there, guess what? Inches go down there. And we can convert inches to feet because 12 inches is 1 foot, and now my inches cancels my inches, and I'm in feet now. But I want to change to miles. So since feet are up there, guess what? Feet go down here, and I can convert them to miles now. Okay? Because 5,280 feet is 1 mile. And now feet cancel feet, and I'm in miles like I'm supposed to be. All right, so I'm going to bring my calculator in, and these ones on top, I don't have to worry about those. But 100,000, I'm going to divide by these two numbers. So 100,000 divide by 12 and divide by 5,280, and we're looking at 1.57. 1.57 miles. 100,000 inches is 1.57 miles. Okay? And then down here it's just got various things. 25 feet to inches. 32 miles to yards. Let's do that one. All right, so I'm going to do, I'll just mark this out here. I'm going to change it to yards. Okay, so since miles are up there, miles goes down here. And I can convert that to feet because 5,280 feet is 1 mile. And now the miles cancels the miles. Okay, now I want to convert that to yards, if you remember. So since feet are up here, guess what? Feet go down there, and I can convert that to yards because 3 feet is 1 yard. And now feet cancels feet, and now my dimensions are yards. So now I multiply the top numbers, I divide by the bottom numbers. So that means I'm going to do 32. Let me get it scoot over a little bit. 32 times 5,280. And then ones I don't have to worry about. Now divide by this 3 down here. And there you go. 5, 6, 3, 20. That's how many yards it is. 32 miles is 56,320 yards. Okay, and that's how you do that page. Now, on this one here, this is liquid. It's the same thing, doing conversions, and it tells you all your things you need to know up here at the top with liquid and weight. Okay. So I'll just do this one here. 16 cups, convert that to quarts. So since cups are up there, cups comes down here. And I can just look here, 2 cups is 1 pint. So I have to change it to pints. 2 cups is 1 pint. And now cups cancels cups. Now I'm in pints, but I'm supposed to go to quarts. So I need to go a little further now. And 2 pints is 1 quart. So I'm going to put my pint down here. I'm going to put my quart up there. 2 pints is 1 quart. Now the pints cancels. And now I'm in quarts like it's asking me to. So I multiply 16. I don't have to do the ones. I divide by 2 and I divide by 2. That's going to be 4 quarts. Okay. Let's go here. Change these to pints. 120 cups. Since cups are up there, cups go down here. And I'm changing to pints. Well, look here. Cups goes right into pints. So I can go to pint. All right. 2 cups is 1 pint. And now cups cancels and I'm in pints. So I do 120 divide by 2. That's 60 pints. Okay. All right. Look at this one here. This one, convert to pints. 1,000 pints, convert to pints. So it's already pints. Huh, how about that one? What about this? 120 gallons. Convert that to pints. So I'm going to go like this. Gallons. Go down here to cancel. All right, now if you look at your thing at the top, gallons can convert to quarts. 4 quarts is 1 gallon. And now this cancels and I'm in quarts. And if you look at the top up here again, see, looking at this. Okay. Quarts up there, quarts have to go down here. I wrote a G. All right. And I can change quarts into pints. And that's what it's wanting. Because 2 pints is 1 quart. Now quarts cancels quarts, and I'm in pints like it's asking. So now I do 120. So let me put this on here. 120 times the 4 times the 2, and then divide by, well, they're 1, so I don't have to worry about them. And that's 960. 960 pints. Okay. Here's what I did earlier. And then down here at the bottom, we just got different various ones. Change 16.5 gallons to cups, 18.5 cups to quarts, and so forth. I'll do this one right here. 19.7 cups to pints. I'm going to mark this out and just do my conversion here. Cups has to go down here, and cups right here. 2 cups is 1 pint. All right, so I'm going to go right to pints. 2 cups is 1 pint, and now cups cancels cups, and I'm in pints like it's asking. So I do 19.7. I don't have to worry about multiplying by 1. I got to divide by 2. 19.7 divide by 2, 9.85. There you go. Now on the back of this one, we're doing weights, which it tells us the dimensions on weights right here. 16 ounces is a pound, 2,000 pounds is a ton. Okay, so You see what I did here earlier. Convert these to tons, 100,000 ounces. All right, so we'll come on across here. I'm going to put ounces. OZ is ounces. And I can change those to pounds first. LB is pounds. All right, 16 ounces is 1 pound. Now ounces cancels ounces. And now I'm in pounds. But I need to be tons, it says. So I need to go pounds and then ton. 2,000 pounds is 1 ton. And now pounds cancels pounds. And I'm in ton like it's wanting me to be in tons. So I multiply the tops. I divide by the bottoms. All right, well, these are ones, so I have to do those. So I got 100,000. I'm going to divide by 16. And I'm going to divide by 2,000. And that's going to give me 3.125. Okay. Down here, you're converting each ounces to pounds, tons to ounces, pounds to tons, pounds to ounces. Let's see here. Let's do this one right here. So I got 16.5 pounds. I'm going to convert that to ounces. So since pounds are up there, guess what? Pounds go down here. And I convert them to ounces because 16 ounces is 1 pound. And now these cancel. And now I'm in ounces like the question's asking. All right. So I do 16.5 times 16, the one I don't have to worry about. So let's do this right here. 16.5 times 16, I get 264. 264 ounces. Okay. And down here at the bottom, which is the greatest weight? 5,420 pounds, 27 pounds, 88,000 ounces, or 2.7 tons. So what we'll do is we'll keep this one here. We'll keep it in pounds. Let's convert this to pounds. Let's convert that to pounds, and then you can compare them. Okay? So you'll convert them just like we did up in these other problems. So I'll let you guys do that one. Figure out which one of these is the biggest. Leave this one. Convert these two to pounds, and then you can compare them all once they're the same. Okay. Then we've got time. Okay. Convert these times. So like 6 days. Convert this to hours. All right. So let's just go with our conversion. Same thing. Days up there. Guess what? Days go down here. And a day, we convert to hours because 24 hours is 1 day. Now these here, you should know them. You should know all those. Let's see here. Days cancels days, and I'm in hours, and that's what it's wanting. Convert to hours. So we're done here. 6 times 24, and 1 on the bottom. All right, so 6 times 24 looks like 144. 144 hours. Okay. Convert these to minutes. All right, let's do this week one. 9 weeks. Convert it to minutes. All right, so it's going to come straight on over here. Weeks. We got a week down here. And what do we convert week to? We convert them to days. 1 week is 7 days, right? And now weeks cancels weeks. And now we're in days. Well, we want minutes. All right, well, days, they convert to hours. All right, 1 day is 24 hours. And now the days cancel days. But now I'm in hours. I need to be minutes, so I got to do one more here and run out of space. But 1 hour is 60 minutes. And now my hours cancel hours, and now I'm in minutes. So I multiply the numbers on top. 1's on the bottom, dividing by. I don't have to do those. All right, so 9 times 7 times 24 times 60. And there you go. 90,720 minutes. 9 weeks is 90,720 minutes. Okay. Now, as we go on down here a little further, what about this? Convert each to weeks. 10,000 minutes. How many weeks would that be? That's kind of the backwards of what we just did there. I'll tell you what, let's do this 100,000 seconds. Convert that to weeks. Let's do that one. All right, so since seconds are up there, seconds go down here, and we convert seconds to minutes. 60 seconds is 1 minute, and now seconds cancels seconds. You got to have these to cancel every time. If they don't, you're going to be all screwed up. They got to cancel. That's why this has to go on the bottom. Now I'm in minutes, so minutes convert to hours. 60 minutes is 1 hour. Now my minutes cancel, and I'm in hours. Okay, I'm running out of room here quick. Hours go here to cancel, and I'm going to convert those to days. 1 day is 24 hours, and there you go. Those cancel. And now I need to go to weeks. So I'm telling you what, I'm running out of room. Go down here. Day will go down here, and I can go that, change that to weeks. 7 days is 1 week. Now my days cancel. All right, so if you look here on the top, 100,000, 1, 1, 1, and 1. I don't have to worry about multiplying those because it's going to be the same. So I'll just skip that. And all these on the bottom, I'm going to divide by them. All right, so it looks like 100,000. I'm going to divide by 60, divide by 60, divide by 24, divide by 7. Okay, I don't know if you can see that on the calculator or not. There it is, 0.165. 0.165 minutes. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Weeks. So it's 0.165 weeks. And that's how you do the conversions on time. Okay. And then we had this review, and it's got all the stuff together. We've got distance, miles to inches, feet to miles. Then we got time here, minutes to seconds, days to minutes. And then we've got weight, 15 pounds to ounces, 5.4 tons to ounces. And down here, now here's one like I talked about earlier. What's the greatest weight? 7,427 pounds, 95,000 ounces, or 3.1 tons. So this one I'm going to leave it. Now the 95,000 ounces, I convert it, since ounces are up here, ounces go down here, I convert it to pounds, and then I'm going to divide, and I get this many pounds, which is less than that, so that's out. That's not the greatest one. My 3.1 tons, right there, 3.1 tons, tons go down here to cancel, convert to pounds. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, so those cancel. 3.1 times 2,000 is 6,200 pounds, which is not greater than this. So this is out. This one is the greatest. And that's how you do that other problem from a while ago that we were talking about. Okay. On the back of this, here we've got speed. So we haven't done any of these. Here's one I've already done. Okay. Let's go here. Dakota walked 4 miles in 45 minutes. So you got your distance on top. You got your time on the bottom. That's how you do speed. All right. Now I want miles per hour. That's what it says. Convert each to miles per hour. All right, so I got the miles all right, so that's good. But down here, I need this to be hours, so I'm going to put minutes up here to cancel. And I can change minutes to hours because 60 minutes is 1 hour. Now my minutes will cancel, and look there, I'm in miles and hours now, and that's what I want. So I multiply the numbers on top, I divide by the ones on the bottom. So let me hold it this way so you can see this a little better. So I've got 4 times 60, divide by 45, and then the 1 I don't have to worry about. And look there, 5.3 repeating. 5.3 miles per hour. Okay. Here's another one I did earlier. That was already miles an hour, so I just divide them. I didn't have to do any conversions. Okay. Now here's one, Donovan, I did earlier. Donovan ran 40 feet in 2.5 seconds. So 40 feet, 2.5 seconds. All right, well, that needs to be miles, that needs to be hours. So first I did my feet. 5,280 feet is 1 mile. Then my feet's cancel. And now I'm in miles, which is what I want on the top. But I need hours on the bottom. I'm in seconds, so I put seconds up here to cancel. And then minutes. 60 seconds is 1 minute. And then my seconds cancel, and then I canceled my minutes here to have hours. So I got miles and hours. And so I multiply all the ones on top, divide by all the ones on the bottom, I get 10.9 miles per hour. Here's another one I did here. Okay. And then down here, now I got this circled. I don't know if that's the answer or not. I just was circling it to point it out to myself. But anyway, we're going to convert each of these to miles per hour, and then which one ran the fastest. See, this is 40 feet in 3.5 seconds, 50 yards in 14 seconds, 100 feet in 8.1 seconds. Which one's the fastest? So you're going to convert each one of them like we've done these up here, and then pick the one that's the fastest. All right. And then we have this solving equations. Solving equations, and you guys are good at that. We want to solve for x here, and the first thing is I'm adding 7 here, so I need to subtract 7 to get this gone. So that means 4x equals 12. Okay, and then I'll divide both sides by 4. X equals 3. And so there's what x is. The beautiful thing about these is you just stick that 3 back in. 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 plus 7 is 19, so it works it out afterwards. Okay, now I think on the back of this, I believe some of these turn out to be decimals. Let's do this one right here. 8x plus 25 is 44. So I minus 25. That'll go away. So that means 8x equals, when I minus 25 here, that's going to be 19. So 8x equals 19. So I'm going to divide by 8. Okay. When I divide by 8, 19 divided by 8 is going to be 2.375. And just leave it like that if you want to. Now, if you have a long repeat decimal, just keep one place or 2 places, however you want to do it. I don't really care. Just round it to whatever you want to round it to. Okay, but I think all these on the back, most of them will be decimals. Let's do this one here. I know this one's going to be a repeat because that's a 7. All right, so I'll bring this calculator in here. And we'll do that one. So I'm going to add 13 to both sides, and that makes this go away. So 7x equals, all right, let's punch it in there. 81 minus 13. Looks like 68. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 7. Divide by 7. And I get 9.714285714. That's what the calculator says. All right, so you just put 9.7. You can just keep one decimal if you want to. Okay, and then we get to this, and that's the second part. So we'll talk about it in another video. So hope you guys are working.